Okay, back to one of the most coolest, simplest chord progressions on the planet. Lastly, we were talking about Joe Satriani's Flying the Blue Dream. We're going to finish up and wrap this up with the last two chord changes that were in the song, because I only dealt with the first two last time, which was the 5/4 chord change, D to C, and then we went B flat to A flat, right? So I know I did C this way. I'm going to redo this, and I don't think I did this last time. How I did B flat to A flat, I'm going to do the same thing with the C. So you could do the same thing for this, which we did earlier. B flat to A. They're just basically, you know, 5-string bar chords, just using the 3rd and 2nd string. The interval is a major third, root and major third. And then, so it comes from these 5-string bar chords, but you got to pedal that bass note. Okay, now the new changes are going to be A to G, which you don't want to do as bar chords. So you pedal the G note, because we're in that Lydian vibe. Since it's 5/4, G is the 4. The 5 chord is an A. So make a little simple A major interval, A to C sharp. Take it off to make your G chord, which is a simple open G chord. And then the last two, you're going to be pedaling an F note, but you're doing, you know, 5/4, so G to F. So you got to do this. And I'll show you just so you can see the way it works on the fretboard. F note. Strike your 3rd and 2nd strings. And then make a F power bar chord, F power chord. You only want the bottom notes anyway. Or the, well, 6, 5, 4, 3 strings. So it sounds like. Now you can do this and just take all your fingers off and just make sure you hit those strings correctly. So the last two changes creates an A with a G in the bass, because you're pedaling, and then a G chord. 5/4, A, G, which is the key of D. And then the last two changes would be G to F, pedaling an F. G chord, then the F chord. So you have, of course, all of these 4 chord changes in the song creates their own key center, their own entity, their own tonal center, which is all being derived from the Lydian tonal center, because you're playing 5/4 and you're pedaling the 4 note. Bop, 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 bop. So that 4 note is the Lydian number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian. And that's the beautiful, beautiful side of what Satch did. Flying in a Blue Dream, you fly, you float in a Lydian key all the time, or Lydian tonal center. Next time, I'm going to put all 4 together, all 4 chord motions. I'm going to make my own motif, like Joe made his own beautiful melodies. And I'll show you how all 4, if you just come up with one little motif that sounds good to you per key, do it every key, you will hear that the modulation and the difference between all 4 chord motions, because they create their own entity. So have some fun with it, and I'll see you next time.